Hello and welcome back, everybody. It's me, Cole, bringing you the Dawn of War 2 Retribution playback. Alright, today we have Texancous playing Space Marines with the Force Commander, and his opponent is Choko Bambus playing the Orc War Boss. Here we go. Today should be a fairly interesting match. Both these players are highly skilled, and I have to say I like Choko's armor piece. Bit of purple thrown in there with the orcish green. Always good fun. And at the beginning here, we just see the basic capturing of all the points. We do see the second shoe squad coming up for Choko Bambus. It'll be interesting to see what Texancous brings out, or if he's just going to bring out a quick upgrade for his shotgun troops on his scouts, or if he's going to bring out a quick Devastator squad. He may bring out neither, but that we shall have to find out. Now, we just see the basic capturing of everything. Nothing well, not saying it's not important, but too exciting happening right now. So while in this little interlude, while both players are chatting away, in fact, just bring you a reminder that unfortunately I will be gone next week, so I won't be able to bring you any more replays because, well, let's put it this way, I will be skiing 100 miles above the Arctic Circle. That's right, I'll actually be skiing above the Arctic Circle. I just moved to Finland a little while ago, and I'm being taken out with my better half's family. I'm just going to say it's going to be interesting. That's all I'm going to say. 100 miles above the Arctic Circle. It's already minus 20 outside. I can't wait to see what happens. Anyway, getting back to the game, we do see the Power Sword coming out for the Force Commander. A nice little quick upgrade. And now he's choosing to engage. This could be interesting. With the Sluggers moving with the right hand side, that's not going to be a good choice. And he knows it. He's pulling back. He may get a bit of free damage. Oh, and using a suppression ability on the shooters from the big guns. Upgrade. Power Sword coming out on the War Boss, and no, don't think he will get a unit kill. Space Marines are pretty tough in that regard. And yes, the Force Commander does pull back right there and then. It is 2 for the red, 1 for the blue in terms of victory points. And it looks like whatever I have up here is actually being reversed by my computer by this replay. So I'll explain that again. It's been happening for the last couple of replays that unfortunately something's going wrong in the coding, and you see the opposite numbers up here. So if it's actually 2 for the red, 1 for the blue, it's actually 1 for the red, 2 for the blue. Don't ask me why. Unfortunately, there's something going on with the coding in the background which I can't fix, but I'm here to bring you a game, not to talk about technical issues. So there we go. Getting a quick unit kill on that squad, forcing the retreat, moving up the TAC Marines, and he is getting a second squad of TAC Marines. Interesting. Definitely a different move, and it looks like the War Boss, no, sorry, he is just reinforcing one of his squads. No, how did he lose? Oh no, there we go. Upgrading the bigger shooters, upgrade on one of his squads, there we go. Getting a nice little bit of the squads taking some, scouts taking some fire. Force Commander just standing out in the open for a little bit too long, I have to say. Remember, the Force Commander is not a tanking commander. He's not a giant hive tyrant or an orc war boss. He needs to be supported at all times. 2 TAC Marines versus a war boss. I have a feeling the war boss will win with a, maybe a little fancy little bit of micro may help out. He is going down, but he is getting his bang bang hammer upgrade. Let's see now. We do solo scouts. Everything is full health. And we just see a nice little bit of micro here, and the Orc War Boss is got to be forced to retreat. Nice little micro there from Texancous. Down the bottom, the Orc Sluggers are just capping this power point, and in the center, we see some shooters moving up against her. But double cover is going to be initiated, and these TAC Marines are going to have to be pulled back at some point. I'm not too sure they want to go against 2 upgraded shooter boys with bigger guns. Especially out in the open field, it's just not going to be that pretty. Yes, and he knows it. Getting into better cover at the top here, some green cover. Oh, he needs to get it behind these rocks possibly. And this may not be... Oh, he's running in there to do some melee action. He just upgraded them with flamethrower, being able to get some good close quarters combat. This squad is just an upgrade with a flamethrower. No, sorry. Bigger shooters, they were upgraded with flamethrower. Oh my coffee has not yet kicked in. I do apologize. On the right hand side, we do see the Force Commander getting a little bit too close to the base, in fact. I'm not quite sure what Texancous was thinking there. Gonna be pulling back though. Top here, scouts being upgraded, and they do have their grenades now, so they'll be able to do a good amount of damage against anything that's blobbed up. We do see one unit lost for one of the tactical Space Marine squads, and at this point things look pretty even, in fact. Shooters versus scouts, I'm gonna say the shooters may have the advantage here. Oh, moving away with a grenade and going retreat straight away. Nice little move there. And here we go, attack marines moving up against these shooters. Oh, here we go. And we have moving up with the flamethrowers, gonna be able to get rid of that entrenched position. And with the power weapons upgrade, trying to do a little melee back, killing a couple of units as the retreat happens. Force commander coming back up to meet the war boss, I would imagine, and the shooters at the top. Doing some power ass in the center just to get rid of it, deny your enemy. And Choko is moving up to tech level 2. On the left hand side here, it looks like we had some shooters, sluggers, sorry, just trying to decap that point. The scouts were in position to get some damage, and it looks like they're going to try some melee points on the way back. He is going to be able to kill 2 units on the retreat. Nice little bit of micro there on the melee command. And on the right hand side, we do see, yes, no, that's about all the action for the moment. And we do see the force commander moving up, probably going to try and take that central node. Scouts down here. Oh no, attack marines with flamer upgrade, gonna do some more gen harass at the bottom. And these attack marines yet again are exposed, ball capping, gonna fall back. And we do see Texancous finally moving up to tech level 2, and Choko bringing out his raw truck. His war truck, sorry. Scouts come up here, cap that point really quick. 2 shooter squads are gonna fend them off though. And that force commander is just wandering around at the moment. Maybe he's just gonna decap it and move on. No, yeah, just gonna decap it. Using a bit of raw there to suppress the force commander, then move back. We do see the 2 attack marines just staying at base to heal up for a little bit, then probably gonna move out. At the top here, we do see the force commander moving at, trying to chase down those shooters. And here we go with the war boss. But here they should be able to do just fine against that force commander. And here we go, the 2 attack marine squads backing up the force commander. There should be a much more even fight with the raw truck in the back and be able to do a lot more suppressive backup power and reinforce the units as he moves in. That flamer will be devastating, and he's just going to call a retreat straight away before that war boss gets engagement there. And this is looking very much in the favor of the orcs, and there we go. Texancous does a full-out retreat, waiting to bring out his own rage back, with Choko bringing out a weird boy. The orcs are going to try to do some gen bashing on the left-hand side, as the slugger boys have been upgraded with the burner. Tactical Space Marines moving up, and that Razorback cannot come out fast enough for Texancous right about now, as he will have to get in combat. And here we go. No, they will be pulling back a little bit. Looks like the scouts are going to go in the Weird Boy, and the Weird Boy will win that if they do not move. And yes, they do quickly, but that knockback effect is so deadly. And the Razorback is out for Texancous. So we're going to see that, and now it's going to be a little bit of an AV power. I'm probably going to see Texancous try and bring out a Plasma Devastator squad, I would imagine, knowing his enemy's got such clopped up units. And one hit from our Plasma Devs would just wipe out half a squad of the shooter boys. And their range is always impressive. He still has the units inside of that Razorback, so I'm not too sure what he's doing with it. Oh, he's going to take him out right now. He was upgraded to an anti-vehicle. There you go. But he has lost almost all of his gens. In fact, he's going to lose his last gens now. And he's just going to pull back. On the right hand side, the force commander is going to cap this VP. Scouts taking the center node, of the center wreck point. now we start to see moving out a little bit. Yes, we do see a Plasma Devastator team coming out for Texancous, and some Tank Busters coming out for Choko. Although with the scouts right here and the Force Commander, he may be able to get a quick unit kill. Nope. Choko does pull back just in time, and the Force Commander does manage to cap it on the end, drawing it up 1-1, I would imagine. Unfortunately, it does not show up here on my screen, because it's being silly. And let's see where those Plasma Devs, they're moving up to cover this VP from the Weird Boy. They'll be able to do a good amount of damage, and covering this entire section actually. Trying to draw him back into that field. Oh no, there we go. And oh, this could be bad if he gets the scouts caught in that. Remember, the Plasma Devastator squad does hurt your own troops. But now the Plasma Devastator has been revealed, but if he gets one good shot in this massive globular unit, it will be all worthwhile. Choko moving on to tech level 3. Very fast tech, I have to imagine, but again, he has killed all the gens for Texancous. Texancous is trying to catch up with the power bashing a bit. Just doesn't quite manage to get there. Oh, he may be able to get the war truck if he's very lucky. No, he will not be able to. There's too much stuff there right now. Oh, there we go. Remember, the attack marines are not that bad in melee versus shooters, but they will be forced to retreat. Loses one unit on the way retreats, maybe possibly two. And here we go. Choko is going to tech level 3 right about now, and we'll have to see what he wants to bring out. On the right hand side, the Force Commander is going against the War Boss. Probably not the best use, but we'll see how that turns out. He does have the armor of alacrity, while the War Boss has got big hammers, angry bits, and is now getting the heavy armor for the War Boss, making him a very, very powerful tank at the end. Those Plasma Devs, where have they been moved to? They're now covering this area. Definitely a good idea. You really do need some spotters for them because the sight range is only to about here. So you're not going to get the full effectiveness of the team without something in the front lines, and I think that's going to be the downfall if he manages to flank the Plasma Devs. And let's see, Choko is loading up one of the troops in his war wagon, and then possibly going to transport them to the bottom as the red player, Texancous is dropping all his energy reserves down here. Kind of a risky move, as it's not a side of the field, but then again, he is not being dominated there. Oh, but these Plasma Devs need to move out a little bit. That giant blob there is just waiting for something to happen. Scouts being called to retreat right now. Ooh, that Razorback is gonna feel the pain. Nice little rocket hit on that war truck. Weird Boy doing a bit of damage there. And the Razorback does get away, and it looks like there's a small graphical glitch in there, and a unit kind of stuck there. Yes, the little banner is popping out of the Razorback. Those are some strong banners. And here we go. Some more gem bashing from Choko on Texancous. He really will need to do something about this. These Plasma Devs are finally moving out, but it's just too late at this point, I feel. They should have been moved to a forward position. Yeah. Maybe Texancous is such a high caliber player, maybe he's just thinking on a different level to me. I just think it's a very interesting tactical decision. And here we go, using the rocket barrage on that Razorback. Oh, nice little micro there, moving everything back. Flamer's doing a good amount of frontal damage, pulling everything back. Plasma Devs are probably going to get a shot now. Will he get a shot? Yes, he does get a shot. Oh, but he misses. Oh, those Plasma Devs are so brutally punishing when they hit, but when the things move, that's not so much. Oh, that War Boss is going to be suppressed by scouts there, forcing everything back. But he's going to lose all his gens again, and this is just such a heavy investment for Texancous that I don't think he'll be able to come back from this. And here we go, attack rooms with flamers moving in. Plasma Devastator team has been set up in the front lines here, so grant some vision. And this could be interesting, getting one hit on that War Boss, doing a good amount of damage. Oh, doing a little bit of micro there with attack marines. Oh, and that Plasma Dev squad hit his own team. but he may be able to get this squad on the retreat if he does not move them too much. Oh, but it looks like we actually had to see a glitch of that plasma dev, which is just such an unfortunate turn of events. And the Force Commander up here just trying to retake some of these wreck points. Losing all these gens down here. Texancous just gotta be feeling the curve. But yeah, 20 versus 54 power. And let's see, he has 300 tactical points or command points. Razorback moving up here, going against that weird boy. Possibly gonna try and help the Force Commander a little bit to push things back. Scouts moving in here. Plasma team moving up. They are setting up, just don't think... Yeah, he needs the scouts up here, invisibly cloaked, or something to scout for these blasts. He would have had a perfect hit right here. But as it stands now, they're just going to overwhelm him. And here we go, attack marine to the top. Gonna be pulling things, being able to push things back a little bit. But when all that gets here, it's just gonna be overwhelmed. And there we go. Scouts are moving forward. Force Commander moving forward as well. And we see a retreat from the weird boy. We still have this nice little blobby unit. We do see a dreadnought coming out for Texancous. Interesting choice, I have to admit. And here, the Plasma Dev could really pay for itself right now if he had scouting information up here. And here comes the War Boss. He's going to be doing an insane amount of damage. Oh, with both these tax marines here, he's going to be worn down pretty quickly though, I have to admit. Where's that shotgun blast to keep him away? Oh, he doesn't use the stomp at the right time. Oh, no, he does. Tries again, the Plasma Devs going to be... No, he's forcing the retreat on the War Boss. He needs to get these Plasma Devs move forward to get a nice shot off on this while his Force Commander is still engaging. This is still out of range. He may be able to pick off this last little unit here. He does get a shot, but they'll be moving too much, and he's probably going to hit his own troops if he does that. Oh, he does. And there we go. The Orcs are going to be forced to pull back. The Dreadnought is on the field. But with Choko having 700 wreck saved up with 160 power, getting a Knob Squad out now. He's going to try and do some gen bashing at the right hand here to get rid of some of these troops. Ooh, missing that truck with the weird boy there. Gonna be probably forced to pull back, if not retreat. Ooh, a couple of rear armor hits, nothing too bad right about there. That Dreadnought is still not moving forward. The Plasma Devs are nicely positioned now, I'd say, to cover his power, but remember, Texancous just doesn't have enough resources. He has 24 power to 54 power, and with the knobs out now, this is going to be very difficult for Texancous to come back from. Warboss is going to run in here. He has been fully upgraded, and now with the Dreadnought there as well. Here we go. It's going to be difficult for him to break that front line, but to be honest, does he even have to? Looks like Choko is taking 2 victory points for most of the game, so it's 117 to 485. I remember those are actually reversed. I don't know why it's working like that, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said earlier on, some kind of bug is happening. Hopefully it'll be resolved in the next patch while I'm gone for the week. And here we go. The power node is being taken. Moving in. See, this would have been perfect if his Plasma Devs were right here. Wouldn't be able to get a nice shot off here, or here, or here, anywhere here. The scouts are moving in, taking that wreck point, not being moved again. And here we go. Now everything is in range, but he needs to make sure he hits that little blob right there. And up the stairs, shooting up the stairs, not a good idea. And that Plasma Dev is maybe in the wrong position right about now with the knobs coming in. He'll be able to do some forced pushback, but that's going to be a lot of damage right there. Getting a nice hit though. Getting a couple of units right there. Going to be again another nice hit if he doesn't run in. Yep, the knobs run in, so his sluggers run in. One last hit from the Plasma Devs before they retreat. He does lose the squad. The Razorback is going to be forced to pull out of there. And that may have just been the death blow, to be honest. That Razorback is not moving out fast enough. He needs to get out there much, much quicker. He only has 27 health, 24 health to get out of there. The base guns will start firing, but it may not be enough. And I have to say, Texancous is going to have to work awfully hard to come back from this. And here we go. Texancous is still on tech level 2 versus tech level 3 and just falling behind. That early massive gen bash has really set him far behind, and he's just never fully been able to recover. And yes, I can confirm he did not use a call on the boys there. Could have possibly done, would have saved a couple of units, but it would have been interesting. He really didn't need it in that position. He had his knobs in the front line. Force Commander versus the War Boss, and he's just not going to do too much here with 2 attacks firing on him, though he's going to take some good damage. War Boss coming for a hide. Get a quick rocket launcher hit on that if you can. Oh, the knobs are in there, and the retreat has been called. And with the Razorback still not being repaired, it can't really be used in the field right about now, and this game is looking very much one-sided right about now. Looks like the scouts may be able to throw a quick grenade in here. Maybe they do have full energy, throw a quick grenade. Opting to save the grenade by the looks of it. Just get a couple of model unit kills. Oh, the grenade has been finally used, but it's a little bit too late. Attack Marines are trying to come in here, being forced back by the knobs and the War Boss. Yes, the Knob Squad is being upgraded with the huge hammers, however you may say it. He knows he doesn't want to get too close to his base defenses to get suppressed. The Razorback will start firing. This may be a little bit too close, it looks like. Yes, no, and they will to move just out of there in time. Force Commander now getting the Thunder Hammer to get a nice little radial knockback with the 2 attacks. Might be fairly good at dealing with all these squads, but to be honest, it's going to still be a difficult thing to pull out of here. He really needs a little bit more DPS. War Boss being forced to pull back, and here we go, doing a massive strike. Knob Squad using their vulnerability, and going to be just pulling back. And here we go. It looks like we're gonna see a little push out from the Space Marines here, but to be honest, I think it's just that little bit too late. In fact, a little bit too late is really understating it. It's a lot too late. Force Commander here is just kind of running around. I think he may just try and quickly decap this, and then do some gen bashing if he possibly can, but there's a lot of troops up here. And being forced off by the weird boy from capping it. Texancous is saving up a lot of reg. I wonder what he's trying to come out for. He may be trying to do a quick tech level 3, then call him some Terminators, but that's going to be difficult to pull off, to be honest. He does have 500 power command points, so if he gets really lucky and gets everything to blob up, he may be able to use his orbital bombardment, but that would be a tricky feat indeed. Oh, and the Slugger's moving in there. Nice little use of the War Truck right there. Getting a couple of unit kills. In fact, there's only 1 left, or maybe 2 left in this squad. Yes, 2 left. Oh, Diz gonna kill that. What is he calling in on this side here? Is that a Dreadnought? I'd imagine so. No, he's just going to do reinforcements right there. And here we go. Maybe able to do try and do a last ditch effort to try and push everything back. Tries to wipe out that squad, just not quite going to happen. The Razorback is finally at full health, but the retreat has been called. At this point, it's going to be very difficult. Oh, Force Commander does actually go down. And we see another War Truck coming out from Choko. Remember, Razorback can outmaneuver knobs. They're not as fast. So if you can go do an explosive shot, yes he does. Nice little marker there. Oh, actually gonna make a retreat for it, knowing that the guard guns are right there. Wouldn't be able to do too much more, but he's winning so convincingly. I don't think he really needs to. In fact, Texancous is really just playing with his... Choko's really just playing with his enemy at this point. And here we go. A nice little attack, but like I said, that early gem bash is what really killed Texancous. Wasn't able to do anything after losing all that power, and it was just 30 seconds out of positioning for killing his enemy's power. Anyway, thank you for joining me. Hope you've enjoyed the cast, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, everybody.